no news. No.
Fair enough. 6 matches left to play. Where you find yourself now? I know you answered the question ahead of the last game. Given the result of the last game, are you now realistically thinking that there's no real possibility of making the top 4, the Champions League places?
It's difficult. For sure it's difficult, and we all know this. But at the same time, I think that we have to try to put all ourselves to get points, and then to see what happens in the end of the season. Yeah, it's not simple. It will be very difficult to reduce this gap and to take a place in Champions League, but we must try. We must try to do this until the end of this season.
You have Southampton this week, and you play them in the FA Cup semi-final as well. Is it fair to say that the FA Cup semi-final now takes on greater significance and is perhaps of a higher priority than this league match?
I know, absolutely, and we have to go game by game. We have to go step by step. Now the most important game for us is tomorrow's game against Southampton. We want to improve our table, and for this reason we must go and play game by game.
Beat Southampton earlier on in the season 1-0. They've had a change of manager since. They're in a very, very difficult situation. But do you expect a different Southampton now they've got a new manager who's had a chance to perhaps a few weeks to put his new ideas in place? Are they a different team now, do you think?
I know that this team have great quality in the squad, and for me it's a great surprise to see them in this position, and they are fighting to avoid the relegation zone. But honestly, it was surprising me because I consider their squad a squad with great quality, with talented players, and for this reason we must pay great attention tomorrow, because it won't be easy to play against them.
You mentioned last week that you're always reading this speculation about your future. There's always talk about your future. This morning, the suggestions that the club are already speaking to sounding out other managers, Maurizio Sarri at Napoli. How do you respond to reading reports like that? Do you try to ignore it, or do you ask someone at the club about what's going on, or if they're actually talking to other people?
No, I think this is not my job to answer this type of question. I think that my job is to work with these players to try to finish this season in as strongly as possible for us. But as you know very well, and the speculation, there are always speculation around our position. Not only this is not only for me, but I think for a lot of coaches, and this is our job. And for us, for me, the most important thing is now to be focused on Chelsea and to try to improve this season, to finish in the best possible way with my players.
Are you curious at all as to where this might come from, as to whether the club are actually sounding out or at least assessing other people?
Are you curious as to where these rumours in the media come from?
No, honestly, I'm not curious. Also because I don't read the paper, and honestly, I'm not interested in this. My only worry to do my job, to do my work with my players in the best way possible. This is the only my work.
Can I ask about Danny Drinkwater, who, again, suggestions this week that he's going to perhaps consider his future in the summer because he hasn't had too many opportunities, hasn't started many games in the Premier League since he's been here. Have you spoken to him? Has he come to you and asked about why he's not getting those opportunities? Has it just been difficult for him to force his way into the team?
But I think that he's having an unlucky season Danny, because he started this season with a problem in his calf, and then he continued to have problems, and now he's struggling with a problem in his in a pubalgic zone. And yeah, for sure, for him, this is not a lucky season. But we are talking about a good midfielder, a good player, and yeah, I trust him.
And when it says that he's considering his future, would you suggest to him that it's best to hang around here, that his opportunities will come here at Chelsea, he will get the chance to play more matches if he stays?
But I think now this is not the right moment to speak about one player, about specifically one situation. I think that now it's a moment that we have to think about the team, to try to improve our table, to try to improve our performances, and then to finish the season as strongly as possible.
Just finally, for me, it is on another player, because again, Thibaut Courtois links to PSG. People talking about possible link to PSG. His contract runs out in 2019. How important is it that Chelsea get him tied down? What is the situation in terms of perhaps talking about renewing his contract?
Yeah, but I think that I'm listening this question for a long time, and my answer is always the same. And we are talking about a really good goalkeeper, but as you know very well, this a problem to solve between the club and Thibaut.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Liam, please.
Antonio, Andreas Christensen was on the bench against West Ham. Did you do that because we know he's been suffering from fatigue in the last few weeks, or did you do it maybe to protect him because he's made a few mistakes in recent matches?
But I took this decision. I think that don't forget, we are talking about a young player, and for him this is the first season to play at this level. And as you know very well, to play this level, it means that you lose a lot of mentally energy, and could be that he can be a bit tired under this aspect, and at the same time I think that to give the possibility to play Gary Cahill is right, because we are talking about an important player, not only for Chelsea team, but also for the national team. And yeah, I have this opportunity to make rotations, and especially in the defensive line. And when there is the possibility, when I see some situation, yeah, I try to change something.
Do you see Andreas as someone who can still be physically and mentally ready to contribute for you in the last few weeks of the season?
Yeah, for sure. But in this moment, I have four central defenders, and from now until the end, I think that I will make rotations and to give to everyone the possibility to play.
Okay. Thanks. Cameras off, people. We'll move to written.
Yeah.
Come on.